Nobody's saying you went to safety twice. We're saying you went to
saying
safety.
I'm
Hold on,
absconding?
don't, listen. I'm going to let you talk, but don't talk over me. We're saying that you went to safety and then that you were ordered to go to the safety relapse, but you never came and turned yourself in after that phone call where you were told that there was to be a warrant for your arrest. So no, you never went to safety relapse. Go ahead.
She said I was supposed to turn myself in. That was after I did the 9 months where felony assault got dropped to a misdemeanor terroristic threat.
Mm-hmm.
So when I was here, y'all let me out. And then I was trying to...
The judge immediately clears up the timeline. This isn't about one missed appointment, it's about ignoring a direct order to surrender after being told a warrant was coming. In probation cases, failing to turn yourself in can seriously damage your credibility before the court.
work, and they kept saying that I was messing with the scam device.
Okay.
So I was actually at work when she sent me a message to my phone. And I was trying to work and trying to pay, for the devices and stuff, since they were violating me for operating my truck without court permission.
Mm-hmm.
So that's when I just didn't turn myself in.
Right. So did you respond? Is that email? That was
Yes, ma'am.
that's what you thought about all that?
Yes, ma'am, I did actually say that.
You thought that was funny?
It's because I was agitated and I was taking lunch at work, and I was trying to do things.
The defendant argues he was trying to work and pay for court-ordered programs. But the judge sees a contradiction that's hard to ignore. If there was money for alcohol, why wasn't there enough commitment to stay compliant? This is where accountability starts taking center stage.
Trying to make money to take the classes, but with being on the scam device.
Well, you had money to buy alcohol. You had, because you kept drinking, because you kept messing. I mean, Mr. Mendoza, you have been given so many opportunities on this probation, and I understand that those things are expensive. However, if you had at any time stopped testing positive and having blood alcohol readings that were positive on those things, then you could have eventually gotten off of those. I don't keep people on those for very long, but the reason we had to keep doing it for you is because you kept drinking. You kept messing up. And so you don't get to say, I kept.
Listen closely, the judge is counting every opportunity that was already given: treatment, supervision, extra chances, and multiple decisions not to revoke probation. In sentencing, a long history of second chances can become the strongest argument against giving another one.
Messing up. I mean, seriously, you got the initial probation in 2021. You got you got SafeP. You got some upfront time because of the Harris County issue. Didn't revoke you, haven't revoked you. 3 times haven't revoked you. And here we are with all of these violations.
Through the TDCJ program, I was doing what I needed. The only time I had issues when I had the foot problem that I got from the halfway house. That's the only reason they said I absconded from the TDCJ program.
Okay.
I've actually done well through the program, through with the supervised supervision. The only time I messed up is when they stopped supervising me and made me go do these things by myself.
Well, I mean, how old are you?
That response couldn't be clearer. The judge is saying the court provided the tools, but using them was the defendant's responsibility. Personal accountability is one of the biggest factors in probation cases, and shifting blame rarely helps when a sentence is on the line.
How old are you?
I'm 43.
43 years old.
And I have no felonies on my record except for this.
That doesn't mean anything. You have this felony and you have 6 years hanging over your head. And you've been given all the tools. You went to SafeP. You got aftercare. At some point, you have to take those tools and do for yourself and not come in and say, well, they made me do it for myself, so it's somebody else's fault that I kept drinking. We gave you the tools.
If I can
We're done.
do
At this,
another
we're done.
safety again,
No, we're done.
let me kiss my
At
ass.
Mr. Mendoza, turn around.
6 years in prison. The judge makes it clear this decision wasn't based on one mistake, it was based on years of repeated violations and unsuccessful rehabilitation efforts. Sometimes the court concludes that probation has simply run its course. Do you think this sentence was justified?
You can say whatever you want, but you're going to face me and you're going to get your sentence. And if at this time I could give you more, I would, I promise you, but I can't. So I'm going to find that you entered your pleas of true to counts 1 through 13 freely and voluntarily. Find those counts true. Find sufficient evidence to revoke your probation, and at this time revoke your probation, sentence you to 6 years in the institutional division of the Texas Department of Corrections. You will receive credit on that sentence for any time that you've been in custody that the law gives you the right to receive. I'm going to hand you a certification of your right to appeal. This was not an agreement, so you do have some rights to appeal. Y'all need to sign that before you leave right now. You need to sign that you're getting a copy of it, and then we'll give you your copy, and then when you're done with that, you can